Hi Gemini, welcome to Ami Tarot. My name is Sharena and this is going to be your self-reflection tarot video. So today what we're going to talk about is what is on your mind. What are you thinking a lot about at the moment, or what do you need to reflect on in the next coming days that could be important to you, all right? So the first thing that I'm going to ask from you, Gemini, is for you to go ahead and please like my video and to also share it and to subscribe to the channel. And also turn on your bell notification so that every time that I upload, you won't miss out on anything that I'm talking about, okay? And then the first thing that I am actually going to do for you is give you a preview into your extended reflection. It's going to be your part 2 to this reading, and it's going to be made free and available to you on the link down below in the description box. And what we're going to talk about today for you is your family, or your family and relatives, or anybody who you would consider as family, okay? Because everybody's extended reflections for the zodiac, did I really just say zodiacs? Oh Lord, the zodiac signs. We just going to ignore that. But no, the extended reflections for the zodiac signs are all about different topics. So the next time that I do a reading for you, you could be having a different topic. But right now we're going to talk about your family and your relatives. So this could be, you know, a thing that you could be thinking a lot about right now. Maybe there's one person in particular that you're thinking about, or just your family unit in general, okay? So let's see, why do we have family coming out for all Geminis, and why they need to reflect on that? Okay, we have graciousness. Okay. Maybe you need to stop by a loved one's house and just, you know, show up, just to show your presence, just to show that they're, you know, thought of. And, you know, maybe stop by with a gift, maybe bring them a meal or something like that. It says, I connect with that part of myself that makes me the most gracious guest I can be. Excuse me, whether popping over for lunch or staying in the basement during an extended sabbatical. I remain mindful of my impact on my family's personal space, and I do what I can to minimize my footprint. If only carbon emissions were this mindful. Imagine what a nice time we'll be having with them. So yeah, maybe there's somebody that you just need to go check up on at this time. Just see how they're doing, okay? And maybe you need to work on your flexibility too when it comes to seeing this person or making more time for them, or just your family in general, because those little moments matter when you later think about it, okay, or when they later think about it. All right, but for you in your own reflection, Gemini, we're just going to go ahead and get started to see exactly what has been on your mind. So let's go ahead and see. Let's get one of these cards here. I'm going to be using the Decoding Your Anxiety from Danielle Malin to see what is it that you may need to reflect on at this time. Oh, turn these over. Because I feel like you've been very busy, very in a tunnel vision type of state. Harmony will return once you accept change is required. So things can no longer be the same. If you want things to progress, if you want things to become more efficient, or to just to have an increased flow of ease in your life, or for things to just go over smoothly, something is going to have to change. You're going to have to become aligned with it. You're going to have to become accepting of it. If not, you're just going to continue to struggle, or to have these little stutter steps that you feel like, where you feel like you could take a step, but then you're held back. You feel like you could take a step, but you're held back, you know? So let's go ahead and see exactly what this is talking about for you. Pull one of these. Yeah, I'm gonna pull one of these. Trying to see if I want to use that other deck or not. I'm gonna use this one. So let's see. Why are all Geminis being asked to reflect on this change? Because you need to be honest with yourself and understand that something about this that you're holding on to or trying to keep the same, it's not interesting anymore. It's not as fun anymore. It's not as aligned with who you are at the moment anymore. Maybe in the past, yeah, this was the bee's knees, but right now it ain't, you know? So I feel like you're trying to have more, like, you know, I heard stimulation. You could be bored. Yeah, you have grown more confident and mature. So whatever this is, I won't say that. Whatever it is, it's just something about it. It just doesn't do it for you anymore. You want to go back to something that feels like home. That feels genuine. Rooted, well rooted, if that makes sense. Okay. Something about harmony. I don't know if you literally know a person named Harmony or something like that, or if this is just highlighting the fact that you really need to get in line with something. You need to do what you can to make yourself more of a well fit for something, a better fit for something. Because we have turning rage into blessings keep you harmonized. And it says harmony will return once you accept change is required. So whatever it is that frustrates you, angers you, puts you in a state of rage, try to look on the brighter side, try to utilize that energy and channel it into something better. Or, to put it short, suck it up. Suck it up and do what you know needs to be done. So let's go ahead and bring out some tarot cards to see exactly what this is talking about for you. Why do we have this for all Geminis? For them to reflect on. We do have the Nine of Wands starting out. That's talking about endurance, having to bear unpleasant situations or a difficult process without giving way to wear and tear. And then we go backwards a little. We got the Eight of Wands. This is sudden energy where things just happen quickly and unexpectedly. Okay, and then it's ending with the Four of Pentacles, but it's showing up in the reverse here. And this is about being stingy, being unwilling to give or spend either your money or your time, and you are resisting being generous. And I'm chuckling a little bit because it makes sense with your reflection, your extended reflection that we're going to talk about with this graciousness, how maybe you need to put forth a little bit more time and be a little bit more flexible about what you do with it and who you spend it with. I heard who's more valuable to spend it with. Okay. What do I want to clarify? Yeah, I'm going to clarify it with this one. All right. So with the Nine of Wands coming out, that's talking about having the will to carry out a tedious task, feeling wounded, but your strength of character or just whatever it is that you are putting action towards, you're just... whatever purpose that you have for that, you're just using that to carry you forward, okay? But something about this, again, is clarifying not interested, move on. So whatever this is that you kept trying to make work or kept trying to hold on to, it's like you don't really see the purpose of it anymore, okay? Because at one point in time, you felt, loyal to this. You felt like it gave you vitality. You felt like it gave you strength. But now it's just... at some way, shape, or form, making you feel foolish. Too many cards came out. Okay. Then all of a sudden something happened. Or maybe this is just going to be like a realization to where you're going to be like, you know what? Maybe I have grown. Maybe I have progressed a little bit because I just don't see the point in this anymore. And at first I was starting to, get irritated by this, but maybe I'm starting to see the point. Maybe I don't need to be so riled up about this. I feel like what's going to catch you off guard is you are going to be accepting of it, but I feel like it's going to come after a point of you realizing how foolish you look or have looked or have felt. Okay. It's possibly going to be from some news, some information that's going to come to you soon, or out of the woodwork, like unexpectedly, somebody may just hit you up and be like, "Hey, Gemini, did you know such and such?" And you're gonna be like, "So this is how I appeared the whole time?" Oh no. And I feel like that's gonna make you, snap out of something or snap out of a routine, or make you want to do something, do better, be better. I don't know. Make you want to create that change that at first you was like, nah, I won't do that. Maybe you're going to be like, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Okay. Because with the Four of Pentacles, like I said, showing up in reverse, that's a stingy energy. It usually comes up to show whenever you are in a lack mentality, you feel like whatever you give, you may not get back. So you just try to hold on to whatever you can, and just try to make cuts in where you can fit it in. But I feel like with this showing up in reverse, you're starting to realize like where maybe you were just a little bit greedy, where you were a little bit selfish, where you could have, managed something a little bit better, and how you managed something poorly, and how you feel like you're better than that, okay? Or you could do better than that. All right. You also see how maybe you were exaggerating yourself in some way, and you're like, maybe I can do better and be more genuine and authentic about this, So let's see, what do we have for Gemini for this reflection here? What's been going on? To me, I read this card as persuasion, or just like, just pretty much persuasion. But we got witchcraft coming out, and it says someone could be using magic to get their way, or just doing whatever they got to do to make sure that things go their way, that they do what they want to do, that they go forth the purposes that they are after, not pretty much considering anything else or anybody else, whatever that would bring them in high vibes. That's the, if it wasn't about that, you weren't really interested. Some of you are starting to realize just how insensitive and inattentive you could have been. Okay, what else do we? So we also have karma. Okay. Says someone is getting karma for the pain that they caused, receiving a dose of their own medicine, or vice versa. Good karma could be repaid. Okay. I feel like somebody is trying to change up their karma. They've been receiving some not pleasant things in their life, or just been experiencing some not pleasant things. So like I said, somebody feel like they need to return home. They need to, have a reset. They need to change it up if they want to experience better, receive better. So they know now they have to do better, put forth better. Okay. Yeah, because now they're realizing, if you try to do things for the cloud's not really going to reward you like you think, okay? Some of you could have been realizing that either you or someone else could have been doing something for the fame, for the attention, just to be looked at, to be viewed, and just simply because you didn't want to be left alone. So you feel like you had to be a little fake or a little bit inauthentic. But now I feel like something about this is making you want to change out of that energy to where, like I say, you want to come across more genuine and not, I heard scammy. You don't want to come off as scammy. Have you been scamming people? I mean, you did get the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and it does talk about, like exaggerating your finances, saying you got this, you got that, and then when it's time to pay up, you don't got it. So like, I don't know. That's too many cards. What else do we have? Something is going to be highlighted about what it is that you like to do in your spare time, in your downtime, and how that makes you look. And somehow, some way, somebody is crying about this. They don't like the way that makes you look. They feel like you could be better than that, or they wish that you could be better than that. I hope this is not how I heard. This is how a child feels about a father figure. They look at you and they feel like, I wish they could, or I look at them as if, or they maybe if they would, and they cry about it at night sometimes. Maybe you don't know about this. Maybe because you're so focused on work, or just anything that, you just be focusing on. Anything that just, I said you want to be more genuine, or you need to be, because you're coming across as fake. Somebody feel like you don't really, want to be there with them, spend time with them, love them, care about them. And it may not even be the truth. You might be like, is this how you think I feel? Oh, no. No. I don't want you to think like that. I feel like there's going to be like a really sad, rude, but very much needed awakening for somebody. Just to bring it all together now. Is what I heard. Okay, so let me go ahead and give you some final advice here. I'm trying to figure out, do I use this there? What virtue is needed? Let me get a virtue card for you. What virtue is needed for all Geminis to reflect on at this time so that they can help them to accept this change that they now are understanding is required of them if they wish to see harmony, feel harmony, experience it. What virtue do they need to reflect on? Limitations. Okay, this is a mixture of Libra and Leo energy. You could be dealing with those sun signs individuals. You do not have to though. But limitations is what you need to reflect on, okay? You can't have your cake and eat it too. I think everybody know that saying. You can't have your cake and eat it too, okay? Restrictive principle, which inhibits extreme outcomes, pragmatic constraints, okay? It's useful, it's beneficial to, pull back or to, better manage something in their proper places, so that everything is well balanced and equal and being given, that same amount of attention that, shows everything involved that it's important, that yes, you are indeed important. Excuse me. Okay, so let's try to focus on how we can do that. Where are you at currently right now, though? I feel like you're anticipating something. Again, wow. Libra and Leo energy at the bottom. And then Leo and Libra energy again. So I would not be surprised if you are dealing with a Leo or a Libra individual, or if you have those placements heavily in your natal chart. Feel free to check that out. I got links on my website. But anyway, anticipation. The craving is sweeter than the fruit itself. Looking forward to future events, expecting positive opportunities. But see, the thing is, it's anticipating. It's not here. It's not there. What is here? Focus on what is here. Put a limit on how much you are anticipating on future events and focus on what is now, what's important right now. What can you do right now to even get to that thing that you're hoping for to begin with? Okay? All right, Gemini, so I really hope that made sense for you. And if it did, feel free to leave a comment down below. Like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to book a personal reading with me as well, all of my services or my links to my services are down below. But let's go ahead and talk about this extended reflection with this graciousness. We will be talking about your family and relatives. So again, if you are interested, the link is right there. And I hope to talk to you soon. So until next time, gems. Bye.